ruined Hugh and Sheila's dinner party.
Welcome to British Rational's review of the year 2018, in a month when Washington Post journalist and Saudi dissident Jamal Khashoggi was killed inside the Saudi Arabian consulate in Istanbul in October, sparking international condemnation.
It's classic. Them Saudi royals are like the mafia. The old boss is getting weak, so he lets his son take on a few jobs, but the boy messes up, completely loses the plot. Before you know it, you got a botched murder, an unconvincing lookalike, and body parts in suitcases. That's why Charles should never be king.
Trump says he's standing by Saudi Arabia. He probably just wants tips on how to murder journalists that ask him difficult questions like, "What are you talking about?"
Apparently, they now let women drive in Saudi Arabia. As if that country didn't have enough problems.
Did you see that person walking around pretending to be that poor fellow after they bumped him off? The worst impersonation I've seen since my berry. Pulled his trouser pockets inside out, unzipped his fly, and claimed he was an elephant. Ruined Hugh and Sheila's dinner party.
Say what you like about the Saudis. Well, don't. But they've just reopened their cinemas, and what was the first film that they showed? Black Panther. Don't tell me they're not progressive.
It's yet another example of art imitating life, if the art is Game of Thrones.
It's all been going so well in Saudi Arabia. Cinemas have reopened, women are allowed to drive. They must have thought it was going too well, so they had to go and commit an horrific international murder. Over 700,000 people marched on central London in October to call for a people's vote on the final Brexit deal.
What is this people's vote? I mean, if it wasn't people, who the hell voted in the first referendum? Dogs, was it?
Of course I went on the People's March. I wasn't going to miss that opportunity. 500,000 left-wing protesters. Fresh meat.
My late husband Barry always liked to go on a march. He walked everywhere. Hampstead Heath, Clapham Common, all his usual haunts. He came back invigorated.
Goldfish? Was it goldfish?
I think everyone should just accept the deal Theresa May got and move on. Then at least we'll all be equal. And as miserable as each other.
Was it the bloody Gruffalo?
I saw one protester with a sign that said, "F*** off Brexit. A total waste of letters. Brack off would have been sufficient."
People voted. Now let's just get on with it.
700,000 people marching. It's good on them. You know what I say? Walk on. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk.
Just cut it. Predictably, it did cool, and they're still banging on about it now. Marches are a waste of time and effort. Yet another lesson not learnt from the war in Iraq. Join me tomorrow for more British Rationals, and follow us everywhere at Brit Rationals.